appreciate that hues, man. When we link up is a vibe.
Pretty bitches link up, bitch, get dressed, it's up, we finna slide.
Pull up on my head with gang, I'm right here posted with the guys.
I'm with the gang, don't make them bang. We come in peace, you should coincide.
Who got them works, who got them bangs? You in the beach, go inside.
Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. Why your nigga looking at me?
Pop that ass, left right cheek. Fuck your nigga, just go cheat.
We outside, we shaking ass, we acting bad, we cause scenes.
Get started, man.
Yeah.
That boy be quick. That boy be quick to. He be quick to hit record. I swear to God, he do.
Okay.
He don't get nobody.
Man, right.
He don't get nobody.
No
He don't say 3, 2, 1, cut,
and cut.
action.
Beautiful guys, dynamite, nothing. He don't give us nothing.
As soon as you hear, well, all right, he already pressing the button.
I swear to
that
God,
shit just automatic. That shit immediately.
I gotta do. I gotta do another countdown.
Guys.
Right now, beautiful guys. Look, I gotta do another countdown just to get in the mode now. Dang, man. Look,
I get a mental countdown.
Go ahead and say instantly, fuck.
Instantly, I promise you, on God. But all right. Hey, bro, you can't cut none of this out, man. Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Jay Smiley, and welcome back to the EYMF podcast, powered by the EYMF Enterprise. And y'all know, before I get started, y'all know I gotta shout out the best podcast team in the podcast world. But also, y'all, I gotta take a second to introduce one of the newest hosts on the EYMF podcast, y'all, Miss Newbie J. Welcome to the team. Definitely a pleasure to have you. We outside. We outside. Is outside, y'all. So,
We outside.
Even though that weather get a little cold, we still outside with it, y'all, man. But we definitely want to take the time.
How we stepping?
Right. I promise you, we had to introduce her. You know what I'm saying? Because we here. We definitely here.
How we stepping?
I promise you. But world, you already know. Y'all know what time it is. I got to come through, you know what I'm saying, with one of the dopest intros, you know what I mean, because I got to get better and better every week. But this introduction for me, y'all, hit home because I'm introducing my brother, y'all. Man, we've been at it for years, y'all. Started from the trenches, and now we both at the top doing our thing. But more importantly, this man got his hands in a little bit of everything, y'all. He in Chicago moving around. He in the community. He impacting the kids. He's doing a lot, y'all. He is the owner of Boys to Men, or Boys to King, LLC, which is one of the best youth black male initiative programs in the city. He's a co-owner of the Change Agency, which is also another initiative where it's impacting the lives of many, many people in Chicago, ranges from all different ages.
What else?
He's the creator of Henny Q, which is one of the hottest annual parties in Chicago, y'all, which gets anywhere from 300 to 500 people attending with no issues. Man, I don't even know what to say, man. This man, he is the owner and creator of Pray for Chicago, which was one of the nonprofit organizations that caught my eye and meant something to me as someone that watched him grow in his journey, y'all. But y'all, I am very, very happy to introduce, like I said, my brother, the one and only Jonathan J. Man Sims. Welcome to the show, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all make him feel good. I ain't had no intro like that. I like that.
Hey, look.
I'm going to take a trip to that with love.
Hey, he was sitting there like how the assistant pastor getting ready to preach, and how they be trying to read all his credentials. He just out here like this, all smooth.
Yeah, y'all I like this
me.
platform already. Y'all make somebody feel good. I appreciate y'all for having me though.
Hey man,
yes,
no problem, bro. For real, thank you for joining us, man. But as always, we're gonna dive right into it because we definitely excited as we kick off season 3 with another dope episode. Man, I just named off a lot of stuff, man. I really just really want to hear the insight and the thought process behind just everything in general. Because I feel like I've known you for a long time, man, and this, I feel like this happened overnight. So, man, can you just walk us through your thought process with everything you've created and what you got going on?
Yeah, it definitely was a process. I think for me, it's probably started 2012. I think I was in college. I went to U of I for my first 2 years, and I went through a lot of shit during that time. Like my sophomore year, I was damn near homeless. I was living off Little Caesar's pizza. I love telling this story because it be motivating as fuck to me because like when I tell you living out Little Caesar pizza, that's why anytime I see a Little Caesars, I got like a special tied to Little Caesars because for like 3 months, I'm talking about I'm eating 2 slices for breakfast, 2 for lunch, 3 for dinner, and I was doing that shit for like a month and a half. A lot of people didn't know what was going on. Like between January to March, I think I got fired from my job, evicted, and I think what was it? Fired from my job, evicted, and I got kicked out of school for academic probation, all within a 2.5 month span, which caused me to go back home to Chicago, staying with Granny. And I remember that night, I probably cried and prayed for about 4, 5 straight hours. Like I'm talking about for real. And I always grew up in the church, but I tell people you really never know God until you have that personal experience. And that night, I'll never forget just crying, praying that very next morning. I was just crying. I was praying. I'm talking about like, man, like just God get me out this situation, bless me with a job, opportunity, whatever the case may be. I want to live in my purpose. The very next day, I kid y'all not, like my cousin called, like, cuz I heard you back home. You need a job? Damn, like what the fuck? Yeah, hell yeah, I need a job. And he like, man, Walmart distribution center hiring, blah, blah, blah. All you need to do is bring your social security card, ID, you start on Monday. I don't give a fuck. Come pick me up. And for me, what happened after that was I just started getting into God because it's like that ain't nobody but God. I cried and prayed all night, and you tell me the very next morning I get a job opportunity. So for me, after that, I just started kind of living in my purpose. I always been a person that wanted to give back. Born and raised in Roseland, 108th and Wentworth. Proud of being from Roseland. But growing up in that situation, you see a lot of shit. Like one of my close friends got killed in front of me, Blair Hope. He died, got shot on the bus. That was a close friend of mine. Like when you see stuff like that at a young age, we kind of normalized it, and we didn't have too many people that was coming back to the hood, really telling us like and showing us a different way. So I always told myself, if I got put in a position to kind of like just shed any type of light, wisdom, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna do it. And 2014, that's how I Pray for Chicago came about. I started different initiatives, feeding the homeless. Then I kind of graduated to like giving out, doing different charities. I was giving out like doing toy drives, giving out toys to students that was like kids that was in the hospitals, shit like that. I started an initiative providing for 300, where I provide clothes, food for 300 homeless families across Chicago, personally hand delivering stuff. Like this is kind of a little bit before social media. Like we had Facebook and shit like that, but I'm really not big on like advertising what I'm doing for people. And I kind of catch some flack for that because I feel like I probably could be a little bit further along if I was recording, but I'm not. I'm just not a fan of that shit for real. Like if I'm doing something, I'm doing it out of the heart. I don't really want the look like some other people do. But yeah. So that's how that came about, and I just kind of like once I started doing that, I just started. I was always like a party person too, so like I knew for me like event coordinating was something I always wanted to get into. That's how Henny Q came about. Henny Q randomly one day, I was like, I want to throw a barbecue, but I wanted to be a themed event because I was starting to see people like travel with different events. So I want to do something for Chicago. So I created Henny Q. I'll never forget. I did that. The first one was in front of my house. It was like a block party, like 120 people came. I'm like, damn, this could be something. And then every year after that, it started doing it. The last Henny Q we just had, what was that? And what was that, August? Yeah, August. It was like what 600, 700 plus people. So the plan is to kind of take it from city to city, take it state to state, get bigger, collab with different people.
Come on, Texas.
Right.
Oh, Texas for sure.
Right. Exactly.
Come on to Texas. It's plenty of room. Let's go.
Look. I was just about to say, we can go ahead and slide to Texas. That's a smooth little 13, 14-hour drive to Dallas. We'd be good. But nah, bro, that's dope. That's dope. Like I said, for me personally, I observe everything, and to see you, you know what I'm saying, flourish, you know what I mean, like you said, you start living your purpose, and it shows, you know what I mean, when you can be consistent with that and as well as expand, that definitely shows that you're living your purpose. So much love to you, bro. Definitely proud of you. What was you about to
Also
say,
having a good heart too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Having a good heart it just multiplies everything that you're doing. Having a good story of where you come from and then just doing the things out of the kindness and not just the pureness of your heart. Man, definitely it's paving the way for your success from now and going forward. So Dan, shout out to you for that too, though. Having
I,
a pure heart, because
I
some people, that comes up from that type of, you know, waking up. That kind of wakes them up in a different way. But some people don't stay humble or don't remember where they come from.
so
You got to be able to keep that, man, and you stay humble, man. So shout out to you though for keeping that peace,
appreciate
and
that.
it paid back tenfold for sure.
Oh, for sure. Blessings come from God, not people. I think I've been living
Yes,
off that
sir.
for the last 4 to 5 years. So like, I do sometimes get caught into like, man, I'm doing a lot of shit out here. Like at first, I used to feel like I wasn't getting recognized like that for real, but I feel like the people that know, they know, and I feel like that's how them blessings still come because you kind of doing God's work for real.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I'm inside the schools now. So like, with after Pray for Chicago. As you know, Smiley, Boys to Kings came about. That's a male mentorship program that I started in, I think, what was that 2019? 2019? Yeah. So pretty much, I worked in education for like 5 to 6 years. I just actually transferred over now. I work for Microsoft, but for about 5 to 6 years, I was working for CPS. And I just saw like after school program, and they really wasn't offering black kids really shit for real. Like it was like some of the curriculum and shit that we was doing, it really wasn't teaching them nothing. So for me, I took the platform and what they had, and I kind of built my own out. So now, like my workshops teach students about responsibility, what's respect, accountability, what that looks like, time management, how to put on a tie, the importance of like marketing yourself and represent yourself when you go outside, how you speak to people, how you introduce yourself, so it's more of those type of skills that we teach the boys. So I just went into business. That's how the change agency went about. Damon Hayes is my business partner. We started the change agency and we specialize in social emotional learning and restorative practice. We just got our CPS vendor's license like a month or two ago, signed a couple contracts, and now we in some of these CPS schools as an after school vendor.
Talk to him.
You better do your fucking big one, goddamn it,
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Appreciate it.
You
Oh,
better do that.
okay. Hey, I'm kind of speechless, bro. With this, you out here working,
All
my
right,
guy.
Newbie. Damn.
All right, look.
I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Shit.
All right, bet. Like,
I'm definitely trying.
that's motivating, man. I love that, bro. That's dope, man. Yeah, yeah.
And I like the demeanor, and I love the demeanor. It's given. Oh, I ain't done yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
That's
it's
why
giving.
you see I sat back and said shit. Continue, goddamn it. I'm waiting on you to get it. Shit.
You know, it's crazy, bro. Like, I still be feeling like I haven't tapped into like my full potential yet. Y'all don't know how many days I have. Like, I be feel like I ain't going hard enough. Like, I wake up, like, sometimes I be unmotivated, not inspired. People don't really be seeing it because they see like all the shit that you be doing. I don't feel like I feel like I'm 60% tapped in to like my
Mm.
full potential for real. I feel like I'm a pending millionaire, but the money's just not in my account yet. But we working on it.
Oh
Are
God, I
you
promise
talking?
you.
Yeah.
I
Speak that.
promise you.
Speak
You
that.
talking?
I promise you. For real, man. That's
That.
dope. That's dope.
For sure.
Well, I'm gonna go
That's a
ahead.
nice at 60% though.
Hey, that's a solid ass 60%. I'll take that 60% any day, bro. I promise you. For real. But it's only right, Miss Newbie J, you know what I mean, being that you are the newest host on the show, you know what I mean, definitely let you kick it off if you do have any questions for Mr. J Man. The
And
floor
we
is
are
yours.
inside right now.
No, I don't really have.
Bet.
I don't really have a question, but I just want to say like what you are doing is really amazing, and yeah, like just keep going with it. We need more people like you for sure.
I appreciate. Hey, newbie, I want to say something real quick too. Like, so I've been, I low key been I don't know if I want to say a fan. I've been a fan of yours for a little minute. So like, I'm a real Chicago. Can I curse on here?
Oh, you been
Nigga.
cussing
Hey,
already?
talk,
Oh, I
hey,
had.
go ahead, talk your
I
shit
ain't
real
gonna
quick.
No,
say
You
it.
already been started.
I'm really in that Chicago era for real. So like the basement
Mhm.
parties, the While I Cam and shit like that. Newbie, your name been surfacing around Chicago for a long time. You've been doing your shit for a long time. So kind of want to give you your flowers too. So when they said that you was joining, I'm like, I'm familiar with. I've been kind of following your wave too for quite some time. So salute to you for all the shit you've been doing, especially on the dancing scene.
Facts.
I
Facts.
appreciate that too. Thank you.
No problem.
That's dope.
See, it
She
wasn't just
cuss.
me.
Hey,
See what you say, CP?
It wasn't just me. Shit, everybody, newbie was holding that shit down.
see, I
Yeah,
promise
for a
you.
long time.
I promise you, for
Yeah,
real.
yeah, we was outside. We was outside during the Walla Cam days, like
For
for
real.
real.
Yeah.
For real. It was a time.
Adriana's, the Lick, Secrets, Mr.
Ooh.
Ricky's. Like, yeah,
Boy, you talking about secrets?
yeah, we was
Secret.
outside.
It was a
Wow.
time. It was a time. For real. For
Yeah,
real.
we
That
was
was
outside.
That's why we ain't had
That
no
sound you
worries.
sound real old now.
We ain't had no worries, but we had all the worries at the same time. We created our own worries at that point in time. I feel like,
Man,
Well, I don't know what you
man.
talking about.
that
Niggas had
part
words.
that was part of the reason why I did the Henny Q shit. Like, I wanted to bring back them old Chicago vibes. Like, we was outside having fun, like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You go to 63rd Street Beach, then you go to South Chicago, then South Chicago, you end up in a Walmart parking lot partying. Like, that's what
yeah.
any Chicago motherfucker really know what I'm talking about. Like, we was really outside. I
Yeah.
think that was like newbie. What was that? 2006 through '09 type shit.
Boy,
Like
you
when
talking about
people,
Nitro days, boy.
It
oh
was
man,
longer than that.
that's when
Yo.
outside.
Boy,
That's when
Nitro
outside
doing
was
the
lit.
boosie.
Nitro.
Yeah,
The
Throwback.
music killed everything.
I promise
It
you.
yeah, for sure.
definitely is.
I
The
promise you.
music killed everything.
I promise you, for real. And it was crazy too, because
Everybody want to be Chicago, though.
yeah,
Low key. Everybody
everybody,
out here.
Yeah,
everybody.
They love the
Chicago.
city.
Yeah, we had it during that time.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had it.
They love the city.
yeah. But now to your point, J
I
man,
know what the fuck going on. We outside,
we
man.
are
We
we outside,
outside.
we outside, facts. But now to your point, J man, like it was a lot. That's when times was, you know, what I'm saying life was lit. You know what I mean? And I look back and I'm like, damn, you know what? Shit, we really didn't have no worries. And even fast forward now, we still lit just in a different way. You know what I mean? Staying busy, living life, traveling, making connections, networking, all that stuff. And it's so crazy because it's like, damn, do I have time to eat? Shit, what time is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so with that being said, and this is a question for everybody, when it comes to, because all of y'all busy, first of all, all of y'all working. So when it comes to being of an entrepreneur, businessman or woman, comedian, mother, father, wherever the case may be, how do y'all balance the other aspects of life? Dating, personal time,
I'm gonna
date,
pour me a drink. I'm gonna let somebody else respond.
Go ahead,
date.
ladies.
Look,
Ladies
look,
first.
hey, look. I said dating, personal time, dating. You know what I mean? Like, how do y'all balance that world? Because for me personally, if I could show y'all, I have like 130 unread messages in my phone. I promise y'all. So for me, like, I like
That's
just,
it.
I mean, I not that many people text me, but but
You should see
like
my phone.
I just like I have tunnel vision on just ultimate success right now. Like I'm not trying to be working within like the next year and a half. So I really block out a lot of people and a lot of things that I could be focusing on that's not really paying me no mind or giving me no jump of justice. So like, how do y'all go about balancing y'all's lives in the dating world and in other aspects of y'all's lives? And to your point, Jordan, ladies first.
Yep.
I need to get more like you when it comes to like the blocking people out and managing. That's probably one of the parts of my life where I really need to work on because it's hard for me sometimes to like balance work and everything that I do for work and then a personal life. I can sometimes get trapped into the party and into the personal life and lose balance. But that's definitely one of the things I'm working towards, like just being more focused because it could be hard to manage.
Yeah. Because you figure it's only 24 hours in the day, so shit. Like I said, I got so many unread messages because you be moving and stuff, like you said, working and.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers might be texting you just on some leisure shit, and you like, all right, I'll text you back. 2 hours go by, you still working. So yeah, it's definitely a balance for real. Like it's definitely a balance.
Yeah.
Noonie B, you are married, so how do you balance that aspect of being a wife, mother, friend, partner? You know what I'm
Married
saying?
to one of the greatest rappers of all time.
You go, girl.
Where my dog?
Who you married to, Nunu?
DMX.
But no, for real, like therapy is number one.
I'm like, wait,
What did you
DMX?
Just
say?
look, small. First of all,
What she say?
rest in peace to DMX, because this is a running joke.
Rest in
But
peace to the dog.
her husband looks like
This has been a running
DMX.
joke for months now. Like my husband look like
Oh.
It's
DMX.
gonna be forever.
Yeah, he looks like DMX.
That's fine.
And
That's fine. It kind of gives me my little inner child, like I kind of win,
Right, exactly. But yeah, go ahead.
For me, like, for me to balance out everything, I take care of myself. Like, I would say I'm a little selfish with myself and what I give my time to and how I treat me. So if I say I'm going to go get, I don't know, go to Target and make a run, that's what I'm going to go do. If I want to take a walk, that's what I'm going to do. Meditate, that's what I'm going to do. But I make time for myself. Like, I'm CEO, head runner, headliner, fuck them kids. Like, I love my kids, but I'm going to take care of me first. And I'm very vocal about what I need. Like, I have a partner. I have somebody here that's going to look out for me. So, I'm vocal. I communicate as best as I can. But when I'm not, looking out for me, it kind of shows. I'm unmotivated. I'm like non-existent. But I kind of learned how to manage a lot of my anxiety and my ADHD.
Fact.
So yeah, so learning going to therapy really kind of like helps me manage a lot of shit. So
Facts.
that's how I balance my life. I compartmentalize. So
there you go, and I agree with you about that therapy too, because that's the key point to a lot of it all. 2 days, 2 days a week, an hour a day. I promise you, it's the best decision I ever made. So, yeah, and even if you ain't going through nothing, people be thinking like, "Oh, you gotta go to therapy? You crazy?" No. My therapist cool as hell. I went to church with my therapist. Like we be talking. She know all the tea. I be like, man, Miss Thomas, look, this what that happened. Look, I don't know what to do. She be like, all right, now Joshua, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely hear you on that one for sure. Because it's funny, man. Like I don't care, like if you, I know, like I don't care if you're dating or married or having fun or focus on yourself. Like whenever you do get into that dating world, I don't know, like for me personally, I feel like it's like, I don't want to say it's piss in the dating pool, but it's something in the dating pool, you know what I mean? So you got a whole,
it's piss in the dating pool. It's
like they ain't been drinking water type piss.
Like this shit toxic.
It's a little brown shark in the dating pool.
Right. So like we talking about like balancing all of this. Like even when you balancing all of this, even within dating, you know what I mean? Like I know CP, you good, you know what I mean? Newbie, you know what I'm saying? Noonie, sorry, you good. What I'm saying, but as far as like balancing all of that while even meeting people, like we ain't even tap base into that shit. Like can we tap into that world? Like when you meeting somebody, like you got so much shit you got to worry about. Like you don't know what nobody really coming with, ulterior motives, all that shit. Like, and as y'all know, like I said, man, it's piss in the dating pool, man. So what's y'all's thoughts on that? Like, can we tap into that? Let's go ahead and just take the gloves off real quick and rip these motherfucking band-aids off. Like, it's a lot of toxicity out here in this world nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's y'all's thoughts on that? I really want to hear everybody's thoughts. I know I cut that question short with the ladies, but I really want to go ahead and rip this band-aid off. Like, it's a lot of toxic shit going on out here, y'all. What's to it? Like, what's going on with our generation when it comes to dating? Why is it that motherfuckers is so toxic and so, I don't want to say selfish, but selfish. Like, you selfish and you greedy. Like, you selfish. Like, what's to it, y'all? Can we talk about that, please?
Well,
nobody's going to therapy.
Motherfuckers need to go to therapy.
And hurt people.
Man, look.
See, I got. Go ahead, my bad, Joy.
No, it don't even matter, bro. It's, at this point, it's whoever jump in like double dutch. But it's like, I say this because actually both questions can, like, I can give answers to both of those at the same time. Balance. Let me get this out the way. Define the balance. Main thing it takes is self-care. Take your mental self-care, man. If you can't really take care of yourself, how can you balance everything else? Is everything gonna be all over the place? So you gotta be able to calm down. So if you're gonna keep balance and you're gonna deal with somebody that's toxic, there's no real social media is a fungus to this relationship, but to this dating pool, man. It's not really clean out here. The pool boy ain't out here doing his job.
Oh God.
It's right here, it's very, very toxic out here. Everybody used to seeing these toxic goals, these Christian rocks and You know, everybody that they see, everybody want that, and I don't know what it is. Everybody,
Christian.
whoever. The point is, everybody want to be like them, or like that's like the goal that everybody's looking at because that's what they see all the time. So social media is highly influencing to a lot of toxic activity out here, and hard to weigh it out, man. When you really want something real and authentic,
Man, that shit create too much accessibility for me. I promise you. It create way too much accessibility. Like you can hop on the internet. I know we talked about this, you know, what I'm saying earlier in the seasons, but you can hop on the internet and be whoever the fuck you want to be, and that shit watering down the playing field. I don't care what nobody say. Like you see somebody you like and you slide in their inbox on some genuine shit, you gonna be like in the middle of a whole bunch of other niggas doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
the
not
waiver pool.
Yeah, bro. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be on some one and done type shit. Now, like shit. Now you breathe the wrong way. You X'd out. You know what I mean? Like the fuck? Like back in the day, grandma and grandpa, they was rocking out for 50, 60 years. Like, do y'all think that social
Now you
media?
got
You know
60
why?
minutes, motherfucker,
Like,
before you make a decision.
is social media the main cause to all this shit? Like,
It is.
yeah.
I feel
You
like
Yeah,
it's
know,
a big.
it is.
it's intersectionality for me of why relationships are not what they are. It has a lot to do with social media, but it also has a lot to do with the dynamics of what people are willing to accept, what they're willing to deal with, and most people understand. Like, I'd rather be by myself than deal with a motherfucker that's toxic. Or on the flip side, you got people that financially can't afford to be by themselves, so they stuck in toxic situations.
And settle.
So and they settle. So a lot of that has to do with like not just like what people, you know, are on a mental level, but the social economic factors that come into play for all of that too.
So can I jump in real quick? So
Yes, sir.
it's like I think I'm like 3 questions behind. So like the balance part, I'm I'm heavy on the self-care.
Facts.
Heavy on it. I think I go get a massage every week. The gym has been my best friend, hitting the punching bag, getting back into boxing and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
I realized like when you an empath, you taking on so much shit. You taking on so many emotions and
Energies, man.
you mentoring and shit like that. Like you taking on everybody problems. So if you don't have no release, if you don't have a way to get your shit off, you will crash. And I've done it before. Like I ran into a wall. Like you can be there for everybody, but if you ain't being there for yourself, that shit it goes bad quick. Now, as far as the like the dating pool and understanding like how to manage your time, so I'm coming from a place where I was just married for 2.5 years, and I was with the person I was married with for 7. So now that I've been divorced for 8 months now, this shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, like it's it's this got to be some of the wildest shit I ever been a part of because for real, like
There's a lot going on.
nah, it's a lot going on, and I had like jumping because don't get me wrong, like I was going outside when I was married, I was still traveling and shit like that. But I tell people it's different going outside as a married man than a single man. Them eyes is different, like your whole vibe is different.
Yeah.
When I was going outside as a married man, I to be honest with you, I had like anxiety because for one, my relationship was kind of public, so like I felt like everything was a setup. Like everything in that motherfucker was set up. Somebody try to come and talk to you, set up. Who sent you? Why they sent you?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even want to be seen too close because I had people doing weird shit like recording me and sending it to her. I had a lot of weird shit, so it forced me to kind of go out by myself a lot. Fuck my friends. I'm not telling nobody I'm going out. I'm going out by myself. But now I'm in a situation now where it's like everybody I run across, like everybody in a rush. Like I'm 32, so like I'm running across, I like older women too. So like I'm running across women 34, 35, 36. Everybody wants you to drop everything, stop everything right now, fall in love with me
Boy, I'm
tomorrow.
ready now.
I don't want you to have no hoes, no nothing. I'm the only thing that you need. That's what I'm running to. I'm like, damn, I don't even know if I like you yet. Like you want me to just drop everything and it's man,
3 months.
this shit tough. It's I'm ready to tell my story. This shit is bad.
I mean,
Look. And he just cleared the cup after that.
okay.
He
Man, it's
said,
crazy.
God
"Shit,
What
damn.
it's
y'all up
rough
there
out
drinking? I
here."
need to go
He
pour
had to
me a
clear the
drink.
cup after that statement.
Yeah.
Newbie,
Nah, this
What?
Newbie, go ahead and get you a drink. Look, we gonna be here. Look, my boy said I'm ready to tell my story.
Golly.
I'm
oh,
finna go pour me one. I'm jealous.
Look, go ahead. Look, my boy said I'm
and
ready
then,
to
and
tell.
then with the social media thing, it adds to it because like everybody want instant validation. And what's really
Mhm.
happening for real is we're trying to fit people into these traditional roles in this generation, and nothing about us is traditional. So
Nope.
like you got women, and men used to do XYZ. I'll need
Used
y'all to
to.
understand that men has changed and women has changed. The women, y'all not our grandmas. Like grandma will stay around for all type of shit. These women, they'll leave your ass for liking a post, liking a picture. They'll leave your ass for doing the most simplest shit. So like you can't fit us into these traditional roles if we not traditional. It changed. And what I be seeing lately now is like women. Oh, men these days, y'all sassy as hell.
Oh, man.
Why men what's happening is that men are waking up and saying, okay, well, you fine, but and what? So
And
now
what?
I'm
What
sassy
else?
I'm sassy because I require more. Like I need you to be more than fine. Like, all right, if I'm the breadwinner, okay, you fine. You not finna just persuade me by just giving me sex and head. Like you got what else how else you coming?
Nigga,
So
I
now
beat
if I
off. I
choose
don't need this.
if I choose to have standard, now I'm being sassy. Like is
Well, I
That's
mean,
a
that just
great
comes with
fucking
the
point. That's a
caliber of women
great
you might come
fucking
across
point.
too.
you
Huh?
say what happened?
What you
See,
say, Newbie?
Noonie?
Noonie?
Huh?
What you say?
I said, what you
I'm
just
saying
said?
it's just the caliber of women you come across because if you come across a woman that is socially, like, emotionally unintelligent, yeah, you gonna get that. You get a woman that holds on to internal misogyny, yeah, you gonna get that. So
And
it's a lot
I think
of it's a
I
lot
think
of it on both sides. Like the same woes that you're saying, like I literally was just dealing with, a few years ago. So
and
just on my side, I feel you. Like it's definitely different as fuck out here. But I feel like people just gotta be very intentional and stingy. Like you gotta be stingy with you. Like even if you are, like
And
it's a lot of pick me's
patience.
out here, but that don't mean everybody need to be picked.
yeah, it's real tough around this motherfucker. I don't play
You
no
gotta be
game.
have a little bit of patience. Mothers be so ready to rush into something they know they ain't ready for truly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's tough
Definitely.
out here because I'm one of them people like I tell a motherfucker like, hey, oh you hold yourself to a high standard. I sure the fuck do. Like you ain't finna be coming in my life wasting my fucking time. Like you know what I could be doing
Yeah.
with my time right now. We just ran off a list of the shit that I do. So like if you can't come into this motherfucker and add some type of piece and make my life easier, like I don't need
I
to deal
got
with
two fingers for you.
Talk that talk, big dog. Talk
My
that
boy
you.
said,
talk.
No, for real.
That's
Like
real.
I
that's the,
need peace
That's real.
around this
That's what it boils
motherfucker.
down to. Because a
yeah.
motherfucker help you maintain the peace that you've attained without a motherfucker around you.
And do you got
So
emotional maturity? Like can you talk? Like and that's the one thing I loved about being married. Like now that I'm in the space now, I understand how some of these relationships and dynamics work. Like, can you talk? Like, I don't give a fuck what you got, whatever, what if I could did something wrong, whatever the case may be, talk to me. Like, we ain't got to do all that toxic yelling, screaming, cursing, all this. All right, you come holler at me when you calm down. Cause I ain't finna be yelling and going back and forth with your ass.
Fact.
Right, right, right,
Big fact.
right,
big facts.
right.
It's strict
Big
around this.
facts.
Look, look. So
Hey, who filled your cup? My mother just cut this glass has got mysteriously just filled
Hey
out
man,
of
I
nowhere.
got it damn near. I'm damn near halfway through. I'm damn near gone. Got the right one on the show today. We gonna get into it.
Hey, I see. My man's talking that talk, man.
Hey man,
I
we
feel him
definitely
on
can
that
use this
though.
talk at all times.
I feel him on that because bring peace where I'm already peaceful at.
Man,
That's the number one thing men really need is peace.
That's it.
we need peace more than
and
anything.
and the
Peace, trust, loyalty. That rest come later. Rest come
Peace
after
and
that.
respect, man.
The
Peace and
crazy
respect.
part, the blueprint is there. Like men, we like some of the easiest motherfuckers to please. Like
Yeah,
I'm
we
simple.
probably got a
100%.
I'm
list. We
simple.
probably realistically, we probably got a list of 5 things that we require for real, for real.
That's it.
Real
Like,
talk.
why are you missing the mark? And we got 5 things that compared to a woman's list, and I can't wait till the ladies come back.
About 50.
They got about a list of
It's a
25 to 30.
long list. It's a long list.
We got 5
Like,
things.
And
Fuck
if you
us,
don't got
why?
one right, she gonna get the little like, I don't know. I
man.
Yeah,
don't know.
That's kind
man.
of like, fellas.
Fair
That's
enough.
kind of like that's like giving a person the answers to the test, and they get to the test that number 1 is A, but you still circle B. Like you got the
Come on,
answers to the
Josh.
test. Like you
Come on,
chose
Josh.
to fail on purpose. Like what the fuck?
Exactly.
Like
What?
men not hard to please. Like I don't know. It just be weird.
Nah, that's a great question. So since
No,
the
we
ladies
easy.
back, give us a list of requirements that y'all need for the man to
Oh
make y'all
shit,
happy.
this finna be all night.
Let me pour me another drink.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah,
happy.
this
Yeah,
this finna be all
y'all
night.
list.
Women list finna be 3 days
Yeah.
long.
What y'all need?
Crown Royal.
Y'all need.
Honestly, my biggest things was communication and consistency.
That's it.
2 C's in the cup.
I mean, like to boil it all down, consistency and communication.
Nah, we ain't boiling it down. We need that list.
We need that list.
It don't even matter the list, baby. Like
We need that. Where your husband at?
Them
Let me
not
ask
them
him.
not
It's
the
like,
Hey, I was gonna say,
hey, what X at?
where my dogs? No,
Where
look.
X at?
Where my dogs?
Where he at?
Hey,
Where
Your
he at?
husband at?
look.
because
Where your
I'm sure
husband
he ain't
at?
gonna say it's that
taking
Where
simple.
my
the
nigga at?
finger.
Nah.
Right, because it
Promise
ain't that
ain't that
simple.
He
It's
helping
not
out.
that
He
simple.
doing stuff with the baby.
Okay.
He
It
helping
ain't
me
that
out.
simple.
Okay. We
So
gon'
don't
But
give
no,
it to
for
us
real,
like
like
that.
on some real shit, like I ain't have a whole ass laundry list. Like be like emotionally intelligent. That's number 1. You know what I'm saying? Be able to communicate because we fucking grown. You know, so when I say communication, that literally entails like, do you have a somebody that believes you're in a relationship? You know, communicate that. You feel what I'm saying? And consistency. Like, don't ghost me. Basic shit, you know. Treat me nice. Treat my kids right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all
I feel
basic
like
don't
that's
really be that
still
basic.
cap.
Yeah.
I'm
Huh?
straight sleep.
I feel like
Y'all
it's
basic
more
don't
to
really
it.
be that basic.
I feel like it's more to it. I feel like when it comes to meeting
Yeah.
somebody new, somebody you don't know, you not
I
basing
mean,
it
if you
just off
want
of
to
them
sit there
2
and pick a
things.
woman's brain about the little shit that adds up to like, oh, this nigga really like me, I still ask my husband, like, do you really like me? So you still like me, huh? Like, damn, you still
That
here.
shit right
Like,
there. That shit right there is annoying as fuck. Why y'all do that?
because
I
like
guess you
it's in
are.
Why
a
y'all do
yeah,
that?
like nigga, damn, like
Why y'all
I
do that?
just spazzed, bro. I
Reinsurance.
just spazzed the fuck out, and my
Yeah,
nigga, you
reinsurance is
still
big
here.
on women, man.
Hey,
You
CP,
like me.
you know why they do that? Because they
Yeah,
know they
please.
get on their own fucking nerves. So that's why they be having
Oh
to
my
come back and
god.
ask, like, damn, you still like me? I done did all
Oh
that
my
shit I just
god.
did. That's why
All that
y'all
yelling and shit for
ladies,
no
y'all get on
reason.
I
y'all
am
own
literally the
fucking nerves.
queen.
You
I'm
gonna keep
literally the
look the
queen of
third
can
time
I
you ask,
have
I'm like, I
fun?
guess.
Yeah.
I'm the problem because I'm eating off of your plate. If it looks better than mine, my nigga, like you better be prepared to hand over a spoonful because it looks good. You know I like to eat. If I'm hungry, feed me. He can cook. That's big. If you can cook, my nigga.
So what if you could? So if you can't,
Hey,
then you looking at him different?
hey, look.
If he
Hey,
cook,
look,
like yes,
Doobie hit
like
her with
yes. If
that.
you can't cook,
I think
that means I have to do all the
A
cooking.
man that could cook, baby. Oh,
Baby,
yes.
please.
I
He
It
think
can
ain't a
fix
deal
shit.
breaker, but it
My
definitely
man,
gets you some points.
first of all, my husband ain't one of these little puss ass boys that can't fix shit. You put a
Oh,
screwdriver in
talk
that
to
hand,
him.
my nigga, he building me a whole house, goddammit. So he
Oh,
one of them
talk to
country
him.
ass boys. I ain't gotta worry about a fixing man, a plumber, or none of that shit.
That's that
He all
platinum
in
record
one.
money.
can I play devil's advocate real quick?
What?
So I feel like women benefit 70% out of the relationship than men do. I think it's like a 70-30 split. I think women
Oh
benefit
no,
way
no, no.
more than a man. Now,
Look at newbie. He ain't lying.
Cause that's how the whole happy wife, happy life shit came about.
That's
Right?
why. That's
I
So
don't
why.
agree to that though.
That's why y'all's
Man,
wedding
talk
day.
to him,
I
That's
don't
man.
subscribe
There's
to
gonna
that.
be a part 2 and part 3 to this shit.
yeah, we
Talk to
could
him.
I
yeah.
personally don't subscribe to that because it's a happy spouse, happy house.
Happy house,
Because
yeah.
if
That's how I
he's
got
not
divorced.
happy, yeah, if you're not happy, how are we supposed to like? What is that?
That's how I got divorced. That shit was a lie. Because we went into it too. We went and said the same shit. I don't like that. Like, I don't like happy wife, happy house. It's happy house, happy spouse. Yeah, it wasn't shit happy around
Shit.
there.
so. Hold up.
That shit solely benefited the woman. And it's not no shots, but it's just
Nah,
when you
nah.
look at the dynamic of most
But I feel like
relationships,
that's
I feel
that's
like a
why you knew
man
you was in
pour
the
more
wrong.
into a relationship. Way
I
more.
feel like that's why you knew you was in the wrong relationship because if you was in the right relationship, you would never say that.
Man,
Hey,
You
so
I ain't
wasn't
how
in
gonna
a
lie
how I
to you.
know when
relationship
that
Before
stuff
for
come
you.
out a couple years later?
That's facts.
I got married, I did my research and I hung around nothing but married men. I'm talking about 15, 20, 25 years, and all of them had the same shit to say to me. And everybody know with men, we real precise about our feedback we give another man. This man, bro, you know what? Shit, just pick your battles, bro. That's all they had to give me. Like all them niggas is super unhappy. Hey, man, bro, just pick your battles and shit. Just go from there. I'm like, nigga, like I'm finna get married in 2
Pick my
months. Like
battles,
that's
nigga. I
all you
might
got
lose
to
every
get.
last one of them.
He like, man, she gonna be right. Just let her be right. Like I ain't gonna lie, y'all sound fucking miserable. Like y'all sound depressing. Like y'all make me not want to say I do. Like I need a little bit more information from y'all than that.
So
And that happy wife, and that's what they all told me. Happy wife, happy life, bro. Just and what that means is like when I hear that, it means a woman's emotions and feelings mean much more than yours. Make your wife happy, figure it out, whatever the case may be. With your own individual shit, you got to figure that out on your own.
And
That's
it
what
shouldn't
happy
be
wife,
like
Ooh,
that.
happy life
Looney
is.
don't
Like
like that.
I don't
that's
feel
what it,
But it
like
that's
that
what it
shouldn't
should
be.
means
be
though.
down. It shouldn't be like that. I don't
No.
agree.
It
You
I don't
should
shouldn't,
agree
get
at
that
all.
but
equally just as much as a woman. A man should get that equally just as much as a woman. I don't agree with that.
Absolutely. Like I believe taking my man out on dates. Like I bought him flowers. I buy him flowers. I take him out and buy him nice things. Like I pour into
Looney,
him.
you are the
So
5%.
well, then that ain't got nothing to do with me. But I worked on myself before I decided I want to be with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit,
Hi.
like men like to be taken care of too. Men like to feel safe too.
Mm,
And it boils down to y'all niggas is human beings just like we are. Like they're
mm.
the only things that are different is anatomical organs. But when you boil it all down, you have feelings just like I do. Something hurt you, you gonna cry. Something piss you off, you gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit.
I
You
love
pour
this
into somebody
podcast.
that pour back into you.
Hey, meanwhile, Newbie over there like shit. Whole time I got a big ass list. I ain't gonna hold. Uh, she ain't saying nothing.
I bet. It's
She said, "Look, cause nigga, we
Looney ass over there talking
outside."
about I just need this, and this. Cap.
Cap. Y'all know it be
Cap.
cap. Y'all know it ain't just this.
Yeah.
It's cap.
Big
Y'all
cap,
make
Y'all got
this shit
about
sound
graduation
good
cap.
on this
45 things
podcast.
on y'all list.
See,
I
before I
would say
got
I
on,
got 45. I ain't got 45, but it's definitely a list.
35,
But
huh?
one thing I could take from her, what she said that I really agree with is communication. Like that's the number one thing that drives me crazy. Like I'm already a little crazy, so communication I feel like it's the simplest thing, but it'd be so hard for people, and I don't understand why. But that's definitely top on my list. Like clear communication, like as
Proper
adults.
communication.
That's that 60s,
Yeah, yeah.
70s, 80s love where motherfuckers set boundaries. Now I know you got
Even in
motherfuckers
your
But
that
early
left to go see
20s,
the new
Newbie.
man
The
and never came
boundaries
back.
was
But
I'm 20.
poverty.
I'm finna be 30, y'all. I'm
So
28.
even in your early 20s, you was innocent like
Oh, you
this.
ain't even hit the 30s,
no,
girl.
I've
no,
always
That's
been a like
why.
I've always been a relationship bound girl.
yeah.
Like
Not no on the
this is
side, like
this
man,
is
let me just feel it real quick. We ain't even gotta be
no.
together. But you know, oh man, you were innocent. You hey.
So
Girl,
y'all trying to say I'm
you a
inexperienced because I feel like
unicorn,
it's so
baby.
quiet. Everybody looking at me like,
No,
No, we don't see that.
no,
I just
no.
learned.
I honestly like
Energy
go
placement.
girl.
I just learned to shut the fuck up.
Nah. I would no.
Nah,
I
my
won't say.
current
I won't
my
say inexperienced by no means. I definitely won't say inexperienced. What I would say is
Ain't nobody saying you inexperienced.
right. I would
You
say.
pure.
I would say you know how to set
You
boundaries.
choosy, and that's good.
You know how to set boundaries. You
nah.
basically know how to. You basically know how to flip the deck on this date and shit, and put motherfuckers in a position where like they sit here like, hold on, time out, like, is she interested in me or no? Like you set them boundaries. Like, I know some
You'll
females
make a
where
nigga think
My
like for real. Like
my woman like that.
I might need to change it up.
My woman like that.
right,
If she was
like you said, like you
if
real
she
life
wasn't in a
set
serious
boundaries.
relationship, she
Like
wasn't messing with you.
Yeah, for sure.
you only let motherfuckers get close to you to a certain extent in any. I mean, not saying you specifically, but like just setting them boundaries. Like you like, all right, this shit stop like right about here. Like, and when niggas feel
Yeah, I
that
feel like
shit,
y'all letting
niggas
ass
know
off
how
the
to.
hook.
They know how to they
Come
know
in
how
here.
to move around when it come to you. Like that shit next level. Cause you talk.
Y'all
Cause for
let
me
that ass off the
personally,
hook.
How?
All that shit just sounded good. And Smiley, you put it in a very you articulate
Intelligent way.
very well. But
But
y'all
let's keep
are
it
letting
real.
her off
I was
the
playing.
fucking hook. I
Nah,
don't believe it. Respectfully,
nah,
I don't believe it.
I it's hard to believe,
It's
but
hard to
I'm dealing with
believe.
one that is like that.
Like
And
what?
she made me wait 5 years just to get it.
You a dog for waiting too.
Wait, what?
5 years. Yeah, no
Yeah.
cap. No cap. 5 years.
You a
5
dog.
years to do what?
Just to sleep with her 5 years. She made me wait 5 years, bro.
He like, hold on, huh?
Yes, sir.
So
Hey, I mean that's the man loved her for sure.
within those 5 years, she ain't had nothing else going on, or like, was she married? Was
Within
she like,
those, nah, she wasn't married. She was dealing with somebody, but all right, let's see. I met her 2009.
explain this shit? Hold on,
All right, all
For
right.
real.
So no, I met her 2009, and then
I'm gonna drink.
you know, chemistry there, you know, but ain't shit happened. So we going our own separate ways and shit like that. I'm doing her, she doing me.
I can't ask you this.
2014, we linked back up. That's when she actually gave in 2014. Nah, she niggas was not she was not budging. I was trying, but she wasn't budging.
I'm scared to ask you the next question.
Go ahead, ask the next question.
Was you getting off?
Who, me? Oh, I was
Was
still
you?
doing what I was doing though.
I'm just making sure because I thought you was just
I was
waiting
still doing
purely.
what I was doing.
Oh, I bet.
But
I have
she
so many questions.
once that happened, it was a wrap. Fuck the rest of them. I'm good.
I got
got
some.
so
Look,
many.
It's a
What?
bunch of father
look, that's
sets
my
going
best
on in
Go
friend.
here.
I
ahead.
got
Go
questions
ahead.
too.
Ask y'all questions. I'm here.
So
It's a
like
bunch of
y'all
5%
had like
going on
this.
tonight.
Y'all had this 5 year like we like flirting off and on, fucking around, the dates.
Type
Y'all was
shit.
going on dates and
Yeah.
shit for 5 years.
Yeah. Yep. Sneaking here, sneaking there, dipping off here, dipping off there.
Are y'all married now?
And engaged. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Nah,
Okay.
that's my partner. That's my right hand right there.
See,
I know
I
that's
ain't gonna
right.
lie. You
100%.
answered. See, I ain't got no more questions now because I wanted to see what the hell was a 5 year wait. Like it had to be some type of outcome. But you said that's your fiance, so okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. Nah, that's
I
that.
love
So
that.
I I understand what Newbie saying. It's rare that you actually find somebody that's not just sleeping around and they got to be in a relationship with that person. It's rare,
But
but
why is that rare?
nigga, it's
Today's world is completely
2023.
different.
Because people like connection.
Today's world is
hey,
completely.
newbie,
This ain't
hey
the
newbie,
'90s, man.
hey newbie, don't do that.
You know what's going on.
She
We
know it's
But
outside.
not
I
rare.
y'all confused
We
because y'all
outside.
really like that's so rare. Like it's like what?
I ain't gonna lie to you, newbie. I don't believe that you ain't never had a sneaky link, and that's
I
just
never
me.
had sneak things.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah.
I can believe
I
it.
am not a person that will fly. Like I ain't got nothing to like. I'm dead ass serious.
That's what's up, though.
I
I
ain't
don't
never
believe
had
it, but I
no.
respect it.
Y'all ever had a lie detector come on this show? I think that
We
shit.
need that, huh?
Oh, you said we need one. You said
We
we
need
need
that.
one.
We need some.
Bring
We need
it.
some real
Give me
truth
one.
in this
That's
bitch.
I passed 5 colors. You
And,
really don't believe me?
I believe
and
it.
maybe
Hell
I don't
no.
I
know.
never had sneak things.
So
Shout out to you though.
Yeah,
I
that's good.
need
I ain't gonna lie.
I need
You just
oh,
changed my mind about a lot of shit because I feel like I'm 32. I ain't never witnessed a woman ain't had relationships outside of a relationship.
Wait a minute. You ain't never met a woman that never cheated or had a side nigga?
No,
I'm not
saying
gonna lie
like
to
had a
Well,
you.
Nubia
relation.
apparently never had a side nigga.
Okay, so
I
if
never
you
had a side
single,
nigga. I don't cheat.
hold up. So what you?
Yeah, I think they're getting
Wait a
it
minute.
wrong to me. What you trying to say?
No, she confused.
I'm definitely
Like
confused
us.
because are you talking about being single or
She
having a nigga on the side? Because those are two different things. You
I,
can't
she
check
ain't
with
did
somebody
neither. She
doing
been
single.
single and
I
by
was
herself.
see, let me
Yes,
clarify,
she's
Noonie. I
single by
was
herself if she want to be single by herself. If
no,
she
and
ain't, if a
that's what I
nigga
was
ain't,
asking her. Noonie, that's what I was
oh,
asking her. I asked her, like, have you ever had relationship with a nigga outside of like y'all being in a relationship? So if you single and you decided you wanted to fuck this guy, you just fuck that guy and that was it. She said that every
No,
time that she done fucked the nigga, that was her nigga. That was her boyfriend.
okay,
we
that's
ain't used to that.
believable.
I ain't never heard of that.
So
That's
you
what I'm
ain't never
saying.
heard of a
Hold
woman being
on.
single and dating and doing what she want to do, and then when she meets you, she's like, okay, this is me, like this you. Y'all
Well,
be worried too about somebody like body
a
count.
part of doing
No,
what she
I
want to
don't.
do
No,
is
we ain't
involving
weird.
fucking
No,
other
Nudie.
people.
No, what? Hold on, Black. Don't let her get away with that shit. She just said some shit that was not true. We do not be worried about y'all body count at all.
But why does that matter? Like, what somebody do if they single though?
I didn't
That's
say
all I'm
that.
trying to
No, I
understand.
didn't say that it mattered. I said that I didn't think that every time, every nigga that she
We
ever
don't give
had
a fuck
sex
about
with
that shit, man.
was a boyfriend. It was her
Hold on,
boyfriend.
time out. To a certain
I
extent.
almost expect every woman, like especially in the younger years, to I just fucked him because I felt like it. Like that means you just comfortable with your sexuality and you just wanted to
Right.
do it. She's saying that no,
She
she ain't
ain't
never
did that.
had no shit like that. That nigga was her nigga.
And we saying we
Yeah.
ain't used to seeing that because we all grew up in the same time. We all the same age. We all knew that we never just met a girl that is not in a relationship, just not had sex with nobody. I'm just chilling by
Y'all ain't
myself.
never heard of a girl being
Yeah.
celibate or
We got.
somebody
I'm
Hell
being
not.
Well,
I ain't
to
gonna
no.
be
say being
celibate, you gotta
celibate,
be
but we
fucking.
gotta. I ain't gonna say I'm celibate because I didn't dibble back like some previous motherfuckers. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not no saint. I just not out here having sex with people off the strength of just having sex with you. That's never going to happen.
Do you think that's
so
bad?
Like a shout out to you, but like I said, we ain't used to that. Celibate
that
my ass. You know
okay.
what I'm saying? We only
Then that's
fucking
your
my nigga.
sneaky
No.
link, girl, newbie. If you going back to your nigga that you not messing with and he not your nigga currently, that's your sneaky link, sis.
She think because
What?
she already had that
That's the
body.
link that's
She,
All right.
like
So just
you
right.
because
you
it's
She
an
you
think
old
that
learned
body,
that
body
that
shit.
ain't
don't
don't count.
count when you go back.
That
That
body
nigga
don't
in the
count
dust.
when you double back.
No, it
Man,
don't count
shit.
when
It's
you double back
That's
with
a
him
hold
recycled
on.
But
in
That's
the
a
why?
dust.
Why do it have to be called? But why do it have to be called a sneaky link if I want to go
yeah,
because you
with
ain't
my
with
ex?
him no more. So you
You
Because
have
know
to
what
you
I'm
That
saying?
told
wasn't
the
your
Like,
group
nigga.
chat
That's
you
not your
drugs.
nigga. That's somebody else
That's
nigga.
not
you
your
gotta
You
nigga.
sneak
fucking
back.
that's
his
a
but
sneak.
if
nigga.
we're both single, we both single. That's just my ex. Say we ex, we both single. Why do I have to call it a sneaky link?
Right?
Because
Yeah.
it's your
Because
ex.
that you
We
not in a
not
relationship
sleeping.
with him.
Y'all not currently fucking. You have to go
No.
backtrack.
Really? Okay, so I gotta hop in now too, because I didn't know I didn't know that was what a sneaky link
You don't
was.
think you
I
could be a
thought a
sneaky
sneaky
link
link
with your
That's
was
ex?
how I'm taking a sneaky link.
like if
Like,
I double
I
back,
mean, if
if
you
I
gonna
double
double
back and I
back,
mess with my ex, that means she my sneaky link.
Your ex don't
Now,
move.
Right.
I mean,
No, she your
that's how
ex.
I'm looking at it. Like, because let me just explain my logic. If that's the ex, then that means that's somebody back in the past. You gotta go back and dig that motherfucker back up and place them back here just to be on some, what's up, on some hookup shit. So
Right.
yeah, like that's you know what I'm saying? Like that's your link right there.
That's not
I'm
Right.
sneaking though.
hitting you
That's
up on the
just
side. I'm not trying
reconciling
to be
some
seen with
shit.
you
We
publicly.
not
No.
sneaking
I'm
through
You ain't
nothing.
fucking
reconciling
dead.
nothing.
You know what? You know what? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Cause
This
half the
nigga
time you
Josh,
ain't even telling your homegirls, girl, I done went ahead and
Call
go
it a
there and messed
spin
with
a
pussy.
block or something,
this
but
this
You ain't
nigga
disclosing that
Josh,
information. We just
Right.
know,
Spin
oh,
the
she
block.
fucking that nigga.
Yeah, I spent the block. I
this
wouldn't call it a
nigga
sneaky
Josh
link though.
wanna be a rapper so bad, so he play with them words a lot. Man,
you
yo
you
ex
How
only
is
about
person that
yo
catch that
ex.
reconcile?
shit. I promise
Right.
you.
I
Look,
also
but
reconcile. No, what you reconciling? What are you
You ain't
reconciling?
reconciling shit.
you
What?
ain't
I caught it.
you ain't
Stop.
You
reconciling.
ain't
Yeah.
What?
reconciling a bitch
Yeah.
ass thing. You just continuing the shit y'all was doing. Ain't no reconciliation.
Off the phone with Newbie when we link up, it's a vibe.
Pretty bitches link up, bitch, get dressed, it's up, we finna slide.
Pull up on my head with gang, I'm right here posted with the guys.
I'm with the gang, don't make them bang. We come in peace, you should coincide.
Who got them works, who got them bangs? You in the beach, go inside.
Bang, 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 ski, ski, ski. While your nigga looking at me.
Pop that ass, left right cheek. Fuck your nigga, just go cheat.
We outside